and myself, Dr. Amarnath Das, and I try to cover to some extent which is possible within this three session, and I hope it would be insightful from my colleagues' point of view. And I request you, all of you, if you find some doubts, some problems, please stop me, ask me, and I will try to respond to your answer. I mean, your all type of queries. And today I just start with some kind of basic, or which is not critical. I mean, integrate or some kind of uh, advanced level. And from coming session, I mean, on Wednesday, I delve into GST and tax related matter, and then any other kinds of BOM, just like manufacturing sector uh, and GST with manufacturing sector. So all these advanced level items I will introduce in my next session on Wednesday. So today I try to cover up as a whole, which is common in all the cases. So let's start with
Sir, 1 second, huh?
yeah.
Okay, just 1 second. On behalf of Professional Development Committee of Western India Regional Council, the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, I welcome all of you for the today's first sessions on series on Tally Prime. Our today's speaker is Dr. Amarnath Das. He is an assistant professor at Nagargam Hiralal Paul College. He's completed his PhD in Commerce and Master Philosophy in Finance and Accounting from the University of Budan, along with MCom in Finance from the University of Calcutta. He possesses a formidable academic background. He is currently serving as a visiting faculty member in the Department of Commerce at the University of Kolkata. Professor Das has made significant contribution to the higher education. His research interests are primarily centered around finance and economic within the capital market domain. As a dedicated researcher, Professor Amar Das leverages a diverse set of tools and methodologies, including from those accounting, statistics, economics, and machine learning, to address pertinent questions in this field. He is also authored the book Computerized Accounting and Tax E-Filing. I welcome sir, and now I kindly request sir to kindly start the session.
You. Thank you for your introduction. Uh,
Thank you sir.
Please tell me whether this screen, I mean, PPT is visible.
Yes sir, yes sir. It's visible.
It shows the cover page, computerized accounting, and
Yes, computerized accounting system.
yeah. Okay. uh, it would better if you hide me.
One
Myself is visible.
second.
Yeah. Actually, I don't want to spare this space also. हाँ बोलिए. ओ अच्छा.
So you are in muted. You are muted.
Now it's okay.
Yes
Audible.
sir. Yes sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you to all of you. I just start. Uh, This is my topic, and today I just start from the very beginning. This is Tally Prime. Today we will continue with the latest version 3.0.1, and the processor requirement is like this. You can see 1.8 gigahertz 64-bit, and RAM 4 GB. This is the hard disk space required, and operating system definitely 64-bit machine right from Windows 7 actually. uh, if you consider the last point, 64-bit edition MS Office, if you whenever you want to generate any kind of report in Excel or Word, then it will helpful. I mean, it helps you to generate properly, otherwise it creates some problem little bit. So this is the system requirement uh, for your organization or for your institute. Now I would like to start with master, yeah, setups. So in master setups, first of all, um, in Tally, what's happened? They prepare. I mean, this is the structure of group. Then group has been subdivided into primary and subgroup, and in this case, group indicates just the ledger of homogeneous nature. I hope in this its meaningful report is required. I mean, for the purpose generate any kind of meaningful record, groups helps us to subdivide, to segregate the ledgers falls in the different types of groups. Okay, so let's start with the group. In this case, there are total 28 groups, 15 primary, 13 mm, subgroup. In primary, we can divide. Uh, there are two types. One is, I mean, 9 capital in nature and 6 revenue in nature. And if I want to take a look on these primary 15 primary groups, then you can find, first of all, branch and divisions. This is a group which helps us to keep or maintain books of account on the basis of branch and division and head office also. Second one is capital. Third one is current assets. Then current liabilities. If we consider expenses, there are two types. I mean, direct and indirect expenses. And in case of income, also direct income, indirect income. And from assets point of view, still Tally maintain fixed assets, and on the other hand, current assets, uh, not uh, what we are acquainted with or comfortable at latest one. That is, if we consider this is not in the sense of fixed and current. So now, if you take a look for that purpose, I just want to show a balance sheet that is the non-current and current. But Tally use the second. You just see the third line, fixed asset, and in current assets as usual. So now, yeah, investment is another primary group. We can put all those investment related ledgers under this particular group. Then loan liabilities, miscellaneous expenses. In older concept, we have some idea about miscellaneous expenses. It was comes under the asset side in the balance sheet. Then purely purchase account and sales account for the various types of purchase and sell, and one is suspense account. Okay, so these are the 15 primary group which I have mentioned. So out of these 15, 9 capital and 6 revenue. Now come to the subgroup. If you consider subgroup, you may find there are 13 subgroup. So let's see these 13 subgroup. Each and every subgroup falls under primary group. Okay, so subgroups as needed. actually when there are several types of uh, groups are required under a primary head for different types of transaction, like in case of bank, if you consider there are, for example, for a particular company there are 5, 6, 10, 12, 20 banks account. So that's why it require, if we put all those banks under some current assets, it creates some problem. So that's why bank account is specifically created as a subgroup under current asset. Bank overdraft also the same way, current loan liability. One interesting feature in Tally is cash in hand and profit and loss account. I come later on. Uh, then deposits, duty and taxes. Actually, various types of duty and taxes we need to handle. So that's why it require to maintain as a subgroup under primary group current liability. Then load and advances, provisions, reserve and surplus, secured loan, stock in hand, creditor, debtor, and unsecured. So I hope, uh, actually this is for conceptual purpose. I just try to show this one. Now, if I continue, so that's the vital point. Uh, Cash and profit and loss. You are well known about these two ledgers. In this case, they are default ledgers. But one thing I will show you, cash can be altered and deleted. Even if we needn't create cash at the beginning or any time in Tally, but still we can delete it. Number one, still we can alter it. I will show you also. But profit and loss, the interesting feature is are primary in nature. So that's why we can modify profit and loss, but we can't delete it. So now I try to proceed. Uh, there are 24 predefined voucher types. Types in that sense for accounting purpose, payroll purpose, orders management, inventory management. So that's there are so many purpose. So that's why 24 predefined voucher types are required, and it also helps us to identify transaction type, record transaction. There is an example which says one for cash, another for credit purchase, for a single purchase entry. Okay, next, there is a purpose of different voucher types. These are the, for example, common narration. We needn't write down the narration each and every at the time of passing your voucher entry for each and every time. Okay, it will come up automatically. Second, allow make optional vouchers if required. Whenever optional vouchers uh, requirement will emerge, then we can use this voucher type. Separate voucher numbering method I will show you. Automatically Tally will consider number method as per, I mean voucher number method as per your choice, and allow use effective date of for voucher. That means order date and final purchase bill generated. If there are two different date with two different number, purchase order number and final purchase reference number provided by your supplier, Tally also allow us to consider both of these. And print automatically, there are several types of features you can set for printout purpose. In Tally, each and every transaction, every report you can get a printout, I mean hard copy format, as per your requirement. You can change the setup. And finally, you support generate a report for every type of voucher. Every type of voucher, remember. So now come to the next part. That is the, we start with account management, then we will enter inventory management. So now this is our, we start with a problem. Uh, this is a company, ABCD Limited Enterprise. I will change the name. So you look, if you take a look on this particular slide, you will find nowhere there is a stock in hand. I mean, closing stock is missing. So why closing stock is missing? I intentionally missing. I mean, do not consider closing stock in at the time of considering accounting methods, I mean account management. So these are exclusively serve my purpose to create different types of ledger without considering stock, as well as we will consider sub ledger also. If you take a look on your Sunday data, you will find there are two types, I mean two segments I subdivided: data is data waste, and under data is actual data name is being given. So at first I try to create this balance sheet. Take a look in next part. In this balance sheet, I will try to create all those ledgers in two mode. One is single ledger creation mode, another one is multiple ledger creation mode. Thereafter, what will we do? We put the value in profit and loss and cash account. Actually, we have some idea uh, that we have, if we want to put the value in profit and loss and cash in hand, we have to enter through alter most of the cases, but we can do this through chart of accounts also. I will show you this one also. These are the subgroup which have we are already discussed here. So under the main group Sunday data, we will create two subgroups. One is data rich, data waste. Then we will create ledger and their opening balance. And now the interesting part is the same balance sheet, but we just enter closing stock 6,94,000, and we just change our proprietor's capital. So this is the starting point of your inventory management. So that's why I enter inventory and just tally these two sides. And on the other hand, this breakup of 6,94,000 is being provided here. Okay, so let's start with um, accounting management. So I start with this. I try to create this balance sheet with my tally screen. Uh, so I just open my tally. Okay, I hope it is visible, my tally screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Someone want to ask something? Please. Any question from your end? Okay, okay. Then I will proceed. So in this, I just create the company just from the beginning. Say my company name is ZYX Limited. This is my company name, and the mailing address is given, say, one. Actually, I write down these details at the time of getting the printout of my, or want to get the invoice. Then all these item will be shown. Mailing name considered the same. This is one. If you want to follow me, you just stop me if I become very fast. This is, I just change my date 1/4/19. Actually, as per my question, the date is given 2019. So that's why I just changed the financial year beginning from and books beginning from also. So this is my company creation screen. I hope it is visible to you, and I accept the screen. The one thing at the beginning I want to mention, for every step, if you want to save your screen, you press Control A. But I will just press enter, enter, enter for your convenience. Okay. So after accepting the screen, my configuration screen will open up. I mean, this is called features. So maintain books of accounts, yes. Bill, yes. Cost center will come later on, and we can maintain inventory and integrated inventory accounts with inventory. So rest of the item are kept intact, and GST will not start today. We will start GST next in coming session, and rest of the item are keep intact. So remember, in this case, we just consider the first two accounting feature turn yes, first two inventory feature turn yes, plain and simple. Okay, so after accepting the screen, at first you need to remember, or you need to check it out whether your current period is matched with your company creation screen. Yes, my on my company creation screen, my financial year was given 1st April 19 to 21st March 2020. So my first transaction date, as per my current date, is 1st April 2009. No problem at all. So if you uh, consider, at first I will try to create some ledger in single ledger creation mode, and then we will start with multiple ledger creation. So let's start with proprietor's capital in single ledger creation mode. So ledger, we can create ledger in, there are two options. One is create, another one is go to. So at first I start with create. So then under accounting masters ledger, then this is proprietor's capital. Under capital, and I have to put the opening balance. As per my question, the opening balance was 24 lakhs. Okay, it's done. Accept the screen. My second ledger under single ledger creation mode is Day Brothers. So this is Day Brothers, and 50,000 Sunday creditor. So comes under Sunday creditor. I just write down CRE and in under field, and Sunday creditor come up. Maintain bill by bill details. Yes, I consider yes. And default credit, I skip default credit period and credit days. Actually, I will consider credit period and credit days start with GST. It will be meaningful. So the opening balance, as per my question, is 50,000. 50,000. They brothers done. One thing I want to mention here, as we have chosen maintain balances bit by bit, so that's why these deal wise breakup are required. I mean, they just open this particular screen, but we just press enter, 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 and accept the screen. And my last ledger, which is DK Enterprise, this is DK Enterprise. It is also a Sunday creditor, and I keep intact all those fields. Then this is 60,000. I hope it's understandable. Just press enter, 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 and done. So these three ledger has been created in single ledger creation mode. Now I just get back my previous screen, escape, escape, escape. So this is the dashboard of Tally, gateway of Tally, and now I just consider chart of account. chart of accounts open up the screen where we can avail multiple ledger creation mode. So press enter. This is ledger, and you just take a look my mouse pointer. Uh, right bottom corner, second last item, that is multi masters. Okay, you just click on it. I repeat again if you can't get the point. Gateway of tally, then chart of accounts, then ledger, then bottom right corner. The second last item is multi masters. You can press Alt H. It will open up and it will provide you three options multi create. So I consider this is the creation. So that is why multi create. Press enter and under group all items. Okay, now I have to put down the ledger name at a stretch. First of all, I will consider capital reserve. So put down capital reserve under reserve and surplus RES. Reserve and surplus will come up 3 lakhs. Then the second one is general reserve. This is also a reserve and surplus. You just write down RES, it will consider full and 2 lakhs. Thereafter, outstanding rent. Outstanding rent will come under current liabilities. This is my current liabilities, and the amount is 10,000. Then land and building 20 lakhs. Under fixed asset, just press F. Fixed asset come up 20 lakhs. After land and building, this is furniture. Furniture is 5 lakhs. Fixed asset. Then after furniture, computer and accessories, it's also fixed asset 50,000. Computer and accessories fixed asset and 50,000. After computer and accessories, loan from HDFC Bank. Loan from HDFC Bank, and this is comes under secured loan ACC, and the amount is 5 lakhs. Thereafter, there is a fixed deposit 8% with SBI. This is investment, and the amount is also 5 lakhs. And then the last item, bank, this is SBI, 4,30,000. 4,30,000. Done. So I have completed my other ledgers through multiple ledger creation mode. Now it's time to save this particular screen, and I will try to show you how to put the balance of profit and loss and cash in hand without getting into alter tab. Let's see. So I just press enter, enter, enter and accept the screen. When you accept the screen, then list of ledgers screen will open up, and you just scroll down, you will find cash. So already created, that's why it's shown. I just press and enter. I repeat again, just after accepting your multi-ledger creation screen, then you just get back your previous screen. In previous screen, you will find the cash under cash in hand. Press enter, and this will open up. So you needn't get into alters tab. Now the point is, in this case, my cash in hand was 1 lakh. I directly put down the value in opening balance. So this is 1 lakh debit. Press enter. Again, it will takes you your previous screen, and you just scroll down and you will find profit and loss account also. This one. Okay, under liabilities. So enter. I mean, select the profit and loss account. Press and enter. It will takes you primary. Look, profit and loss. What I have mentioned uh, comes under primary. So that's why we can change the name, but we can delete this one. Okay, before uh, get out of the screen, I have to put down the value of profit and loss. This is 80,000. Okay. So this is my profit and loss under primary. Uh, we do not use profit and loss as income expenses in expenditure account. So that's why it's okay. Whatever been given, I just accept it, put down the opening balance. Now I also try to show you again my cash. You see, cash is not under primary. Cash is under cash in hand. So that's why Tally allow me to delete the cash account. Okay, but you have seen that profit and loss comes under primary. So Tally doesn't allow me to delete profit and loss. Okay, so I hope it's completed. So before getting into, yes, one thing remaining, that is the group creation, subgroup creation, and ledger creation. I have prepared two data ledger. One is Wood Furniture Limited, another one is MK Enterprise. But for this purpose, I have to create subgroup. In this case, subgroup was um, data east and data west. So now the question is how to create subgroup. So let's see. My first subgroup is data east. Yeah. So get back, dashboard, gateway of Tally, then come to create, then group. Group the first item. So that's why already selected. Press enter, and the name of the first subgroup is data east. Data east is comes under data, DEV. It will take Sunday data. Now I try to explain the meaning of these things. In this case, the first one says group behaves like a sub ledger. Definitely not. I do have a ledger name, that is Wood Furniture Limited. So I keep it as no. Second one, net debit credit balances for reporting. No, I do not want to do not want to get a report regarding the subgroup. So that's why I keep it as no. For my convenience, I consider I directly want to get the name of the ledger and its balances, not as per groups. Why not? In a group, there are several ledgers, so many ledgers. So whenever the debit or credit balance shown for a particular group or subgroup, whatever, it will provide me an accumulated value of all those ledgers. So that's why it little bit creates some difficulties. So that's why I keep it as no. Then used for calculation. So that's subgroup used for taxes or taxation purpose or for calculation any kind of discount for salary invoice entry. Definitely no. In that case, I will definitely put down the name of the ledger. So I all these things I keep as no. Then a method of allocation when use and purchase invoice. So this will consider as yes when we pass voucher entries with GST. So today I keep it as not applicable. Okay. So data is already created. Now data waste under Sunday data. So this is data waste under Sunday data, and rest of the item identical. We needn't change anything. We have created two subgroup. Now it's time to create ledger. I just get back. This is your Tally gateway of Tally dashboard. Create ledger, enter. So my first ledger name, is uh, Wood Furniture Limited. Wood Furniture Limited. Balance 15,000. Data East. Wood Furniture Limited. Data East. I just write down East. It will text Data East. You just take a look. This sub list of the groups. Data East, Data West already been considered. Okay. Maintain bill by bill. Yes. I skip credit period. I keep it for my next classes. I mean next session. And the value of opening balance in this case is 15,000. 15,000. Done. It will ask me again, but you just press enter, 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 and accept the string. Next part, my next data is MK Enterprise under Data Waste. MK Enterprise under Data Waste, not East. So just change it. Rest of the item are same. And as per my question, the value of the data waste was 5,000. Achha, data waste can never be West Bengal, so I consider the state say I just try to find out why. This is Maharashtra. Yeah. So skip the pin code and the opening balance in this case is given as 5,000. Done. Accept the screen. So MK Enterprise is completed. So we have almost completed my balance sheet. So take a look whether it is correct or not. This is my dashboard of Tally. Come to balance sheet, or you may directly press B. Balance sheet will open up. So press enter and Alt F1. So you take a look. This is my balance sheet, whatever I have provided at the beginning in my slide. The total of both side total is 36 lakhs. Capital and so on, so on. Our my profit and loss is 80,000, and it's okay. I hope you have no doubts. If you have any doubts, you may ask. This is my closing stock, and remember, I intentionally keep it blank. And this is the Sandy data. If I press enter, it will text me the breakup view and so on. Thank you. So now I just again open my slide. Yeah, I hope it is visible. So now take a look on inventory management. So interesting part just start from here. So now take a look. This is my balance sheet. You just take this is my previous balance sheet, 36 lakh. This is my present balance sheet. I just enter closing stock 6,94,000 and change the proprietor's capital. So before create closing stock, I need to change the capital first. That is 30,94,000. Okay, and then I will create closing stock. It would better if you take a snap if you find. I mean, if your machine or your system permit. This is the breakup of stock. I create stock group smart TV and mobile phone. Then I create stock item. Each stock group consists of 2 stock items. Okay, and this is the detail of the breakup of stock detail. And you find first stock group. Okay, then stock items, then go down name, then quantity is also been given. I want to give you an one point. We consider two different quantity, I mean unit. In that case, if you take a look, mobile phone, under mobile phone Samsung M10, you will find quantity is given in terms of dozen, but rate is given in terms of piece. So I have to feed these information to tally that 1 dozen indicates 12 number or 12 pieces of any kind of item. I will show you how to do this. So this is the breakup of 6,94,000. Uh, Now it's time to put all these figures. I mean, I will show you how to consider simple and tax compound unit, stock unit. So first of all, so up to this, I will cover in this particular way, that at first we will change the capital 30,94,000. First change it, then come to the closing stock. Okay, I just get back my previous. I hope tally screen is visible. Now, what to do? At first, I need to create, I mean, at the beginning, I need to create stock group, then stock unit, go down, or go down, then unit, then stock item. Okay, so let's start. You know that we can create stock group from create or tally in tally prime. This go to option, I will also show you how to use this one. Click on go to. Okay, and you will find create masters. Okay, press enter. The same screen will open up. If you go through create, I mean from dashboard gateway of tally, then create, same screen will open up if you try to get it or reach it from go to. Okay, so first of all, we will create stock group. So under inventory master. So this is my stock group. So at first, what to do? At first, I will assign stock group name. My first stock group name is Smart TV. So put down Smart TV. It will come under primary, and should quantities of item be added? In this case, for example, what does it mean at first? It means under Smart TV, if I want to take a glance, I mean take a note that how many items or how many units are available under this particular stock category, then I need to turn it as yes. Okay. Similar manner, I just consider the next stock group, that is called mobile phone. And in mobile phone, I follow the same rule. Yes, I want to know the detail of number of mobile phone at a glance. So this is also turn at yes. Take a look. Yes. Okay. And accept the screen. So stock group already created. I mean, just created. So this is now I will try to create stock unit. Doesn't matter. You may choose stock go down also. So I prefer unit first. Now I will try to show you how to create both the units. One is simple, another one is compound. So you can see at the top left corner, the type of unit creation is shown as simple. Okay. So in my case, the unit is pieces. So I write down PCS and formal name. One thing need to be remember in that case, if you put down simple in small PCS, it will take small PCS, but in formal name, the first letter will considered as capital. Okay, number of decimal places. No, in my case, decimal places is not required, so that's why I accept it. The first one is pieces. Second one, that is dozen. So in short, I consider DOZ, and in full, dozen. So I prepare two different simple stock unit. So now it's time to feed the information to tally that's 1 dozen equal to 12 pieces. How to feed? So take a look. I just press up arrow and it takes me to the field called type. And under type of units, you will find compound. Okay. Press enter, then dozen. First unit is dozen. Of conversion 12, and second unit definitely be pieces. Okay, so it's done. So just pieces selected, then it will ask you accept yes or no, press enter and yes. So I have created compound unit, simple unit, both. Now get back to my previous screen, press escape, escape. So I have created stock group, then unit. Now it's time to create go down. In go down, if you, this is create new. If you take a look on my question, you will find there are two go down. One is Kolkata, I mean situated at Kolkata. Another one is situated at Pune. So name Kolkata primary, yes, primary. And second one is Pune, and it is also primary. So go down creation done. Escape, previous screen. Now it's time to create stock item. In this particular problem, stock category is not being provided, but today we will create stock category in some other case. So stock item, press enter. So my first stock item as per question, if you take a look, this is LG 43 inches. I repeat again, if you follow me with your own machine, I mean on computer or laptop, whatever, if you find some problem, you just ask me. Okay, now the question is LG 43 inch comes under which group? Group name is Smart TV. Then it applicable in TV cases, we consider only pieces, not dozen. Set component BOM. Actually, this is used for manufacturing purpose, bills of material. In most of the cases, you will not find these options available here. If you want to close this option at the time of preparing your stock item, you just click on configure bottom right corner and you can close it. This is option which is has been turned as yes, I just turn it as no. That is bill of material. And accept the screen, control A. No problem at all. Enter, enter, enter. And now rate of duty is 0. Actually, nothing has been provided in my problem. So now point come the quantity. That is the 10 piece, 25,000 per piece. Okay, so opening balance 10 piece. It will then takes you the next window, which will ask you at which godown it is available. This is in Kolkata, 10 piece, 25,000 per piece. Okay, it's done. Next, accepting the screen. Next item is TCL 43 inch. I write down TCL 43 inch. It is under smart TV also. The rest of the item are identical. I have to put down the opening balance 8 piece 30,000 per piece. 8 piece under godown Pune 30,000 per piece. Okay, so it indicates 2,40,000. Just accept the screen. After TCL, the third item, Samsung M10. This is a mobile phone in Kolkata. I mean, go down Kolkata. This is mobile phone. One interesting point I want to mention here that we need to consider dozen of 12 pieces. Why? Now, whenever I have to put down the value per unit, the value per unit is given in terms of pieces, but the balance unit is given in terms of dozen. So that's why I have to consider both, and I will consider dozen of 12 pieces. I hope it is understandable. Now, the interesting point we already reached, that is 2 dozen. When I put down 2, just take a look, press enter. It will automatically consider 2 dash 0 dozen. That means 2 dozen 0 pieces. That means fraction. If it is given 2 dozen 5 pieces, then 2 dash 5 dozen, like this. Okay, so it is situated at Kolkata, and the rate is given. Another interesting point, 5,500 per piece, right? Just see, 5500. When I press enter, it will takes by default dozen, but I require it turns into pieces. So just it blinking up on D, you just press P, you just find out the figure has been changed from 11,000 to 1,32,000. Got the point? You're nothing worried about it. You just put down the rate 5500, press enter, it will takes you par. So par is given, it will, I mean, this screen will accept both dozen or pieces. So it by default will take dozen, but you just change it, write P, press enter, it will turn into pieces, and 1,32,000 done. Accept the screen. And my last item, which is called Oppo A31, another mobile phone in Pune. It is under mobile phone. It also considered dozen of 12 pieces. How much? 1 dozen. Just put 1. Press enter. You see under quantity it shows 1 dash 0 dozen. It is situated at Pune, and the price is 6,000 per piece. 6,000 per piece. Sorry. Yeah. Per P enter. So 6,000 per piece. So 6,000 per piece for 12 piece is 72,000. So enter and accept. Now it's time to change the capital account, as I have changed the, I mean, inserted the closing stock. So come to the capital. How to change the figure of capital account? I just get back gateway of tally, alter, ledger, and consider capital, proprietor's capital, and it shows 24 lakhs. Now I have to change it as 30 lakh 94,000. So just click on opening balance 30 lakh 94,000. thousand. $30,94,000. Okay. Accept the screen. It's done. Now take a look on your balance sheet. Just press B. Balance sheet will open up. For your convenience, I just consider down arrow. Okay. And this one, your balance sheet. So you can see this is your closing stock 6,94,000, and this is your proprietor's capital 30,94,000, and it's completed. So we have completed our inventory management part. I just get back my PPT again to show you the next item. Take a look on this PPT. So now this is we have completed to these. Then order management. We will learn it's in two different perspective. One is from purchase, I mean purchase order, and second one is sales order. Let's see. This is an example of invoice. I hope if I consider this one, it will be helpful for you. Okay. So just like this, five vouchers entries are required. So at the beginning, a reference voucher, which indicates the purchase order number, uh, when we place an order to our suppliers, uh, just for tracking the order number, this particular voucher is to be passed. The second one is the receipt note voucher. When the seller or supplier deliver the item uh, after getting the purchase order, then the purchase bill will not be sent in general. So in that case, goods delivered before the final purchase bill has been prepared, and when you receive the that particular item, then receipt note voucher is required. I mean, needed, is to be passed. And the third one is rejection out. That means if you find these goods are not up to the mark or inferior quality or something else, that's why you need to return something. So at that moment, you need to pass a voucher that is called rejection out. Remember, this is not a debit note. Why not debit note? The final purchase bill has not been created. That's why we can't pass a debit note entry. So that's why this is one kind of inventory voucher. That's why we that is called rejection out voucher for return your goods to your supplier. So now come to the fourth bill, that is called final purchase bill uh, or voucher. So it will consider all these things. I mean, actual purchase which has been made is to be shown, automatically shown. You needn't put down anything. And the last one is after preparing the purchase bill, when the buyer receive the purchase bill, then buyer finds something wrong and want to return some of the items out of these. Then when buyer second time return some items to their supplier, then after after getting the final purchase bill, the entry which is to be made is called debit note voucher. But before purchase bill, that is entry is to be passed, that is called rejection out voucher. So that's the difference between debit note and rejection out. I hope it's understandable, or you get the point. Then I just show you all these things with a suitable example. This is on 1st May, purchase order has been placed, purchase order number has been provided. In that case, you can see the trade discount is available, that is 7.5%. On the next day, goods has been dispatched and pass a entry which is called receipt note voucher. On next day, and The company found some items are not up to the mark, that's why rejected out to rejection out voucher. In that case, purchase, I will show you how to look, how to get the purchase bill pending, that is good received but bill is yet to be received. Definitely after rejection out, the total purchase order quantity will getting down. And we also try to take a look on purchase order outstanding. Okay, then on next day final purchase bill prepared. This is the it carries an invoice number which has been provided by your supplier, that is on his or her sale bill. On next day, two items are found bad. So second time, goods return to your supplier. But in this case, you have to consider debit note, not rejection out. Okay. You may take a snap of this particular slide, and then I will try to pass all these items. Okay. Before getting into sales order management, this is the concept of purchase order management, and this is with an example I try to explain the entire concept. Okay, done. So now I again try to open my tally. I hope it is visible. uh, get back to my dashboard. So first I have to place an purchase order. So what to do? At the beginning I have to remember, in that case we have to consider trade discount. So that's why I have to activate trade discount. So from gateway of tally or from dashboard, how to access company features? Now press F11. So I just press F11. This is the company features. You take a look on these particular item, that is the second last from left segment. Use discount column in invoice. I turn it as yes. Rest of the item are, you needn't change anything. Okay, I just turn it as yes. The field name is use discount column in invoices. So accept the screen. I press Ctrl A and accept the screen. It's done. Now I have to pass a purchase order voucher. Achha, before getting into purchase order voucher, you can see there is a if you look at your snap, you will find purchase order voucher number which is not which is not as per tally consider. I mean, in tally consider 1 2 3 4 in such a way, but my purchase order bill number is associated with some kind of alphanumeric, that is PUR/01/19 like this. So tally can never recognize this number. Actually, this is not by default number, it is created by me. So that's why to feed these information to the tally, I need to alter voucher type. I repeat again, I need to alter voucher type. Why? Now I want to put the purchase order number as per my choice. Okay, otherwise tally will consider 1 2 3 4 this kind of chronological order. Okay, so this is the dashboard. Then to alter, I enter into the alter and I will consider voucher type. Okay, when you consider voucher type will open. I have already discussed at the beginning. So in the from this voucher type, I have to consider only purchase order. This one. Press enter. It will take you purchase order voucher type. Nothing else. You just need to change the method of numbering. You just come down, method of voucher numbering. In this method of voucher numbering, we have to consider automatic manual override. Manual override means we can put our purchase order number as per our own way. Enter. Needn't change anything. Rest of the item will be identical. So accept the screen. I can press Ctrl A, or you may consider enter, enter, enter. For your convenience, I just so accept the step. So at first I change the purchase order voucher types. There is a minor change. Now it's time to create a purchase order voucher. Okay. So let's see how to create purchase order voucher. So as I have told, it is a one kind of voucher. So I have to come down to the voucher from my dashboard. You may press V, then voucher will open up. And now one point I need to be mentioned here, the date is 1/5/19. So this is the voucher type. Voucher type shows payment, not purchase order. So what should I do? I have to press F10. This one, you just follow my mouse pointer. Other vouchers. Click on other vouchers or press F10. Even you can't find the purchase order, then you have to select show inactive, press enter, and select purchase order. Where purchase order is available. Yeah, this is purchase order, or you can press Control F9. Purchase order will open up. It will ask you, take your permission whether active now, press enter or yes, yes. So now the purchase order number, uh, yes, please. Okay. So purchase order number, do you want to repeat? I mean, I repeat it. Actually, I can't properly hear you. Okay. So the point is, in that case, I will put down my purchase order number. It is the alphanumeric number. So this one, press enter. I need to change the date. What's the date? It will, yeah, it will consider purchase order number 1, but order number 19, party's name. In my case, party's name is Day Brothers. Okay. So I purchase uh, from Day Brothers. I hope my screen is visible. Okay. So purchase from Day Brothers. So how to show this? Now I have to select Day Brothers and purchase order number. Now it's time to create a purchase ledger. So I will show you the shortcut. I hope you are all well known about it. Alt C, purchase, under purchase, uh, type of ledger. In that case, it would better if we consider invoice rounding. You may not consider this one, so I consider rounding limit 2 and accept the screen. It's plain and simple. Just create a purchase account in shortcut way. Okay, now it's time to put down the items. In that case, so items as per my question is 10 pieces LG 43-inch smart TV. So press LG 43-inch smart TV. Due date, I do not want to change it. Go down is from, it will comes to Kolkata. As per my question, it is said that send to Kolkata, go down. Okay. The quantity is 10 piece and the rate is given as 40,000. So I have to change it 40,000 per piece, definitely per piece. and there is a trade discount which shows 37.5%. So now take a look, 37.5%. So I consider trade discount right from here, as I have already activated trade discount from dashboard, press F11. Okay, done. So accept the screen, and it shows the discount, and the ultimate figure is 2,50,000. Done. Skip the narrations. So this is the purchase order. You can see purchase order number and so on. So on. Enter and accept the screen. So now, at that moment, it is time to get back my next day, that is the 2nd May 2019, where goods has been delivered, and I have to pass a receipt note entry. So now the question is how to pass a receipt note entry. Now, first of all, I just open up my previous screen, that is the voucher screen. If you can't get the point, those who come later, take a look. This is my dashboard, then vouchers, then F10 or press other vouchers. My requirement is receipt note. So go to show inactive, press enter, and try to find out a receipt note. This is my receipt note, or there is a shortcut key which is called Alt plus F9. You can just press it out and you will get receipt note. Then active, yes, active, and receipt note number automatically been considered. Why? I needn't change anything in receipt. In the case of receipt note, by the day is 2nd May 19. Okay, but you have to put down the reference number, that is my purchase order number. This is my purchase order number, and I have to put down the date was 1/5/19, that is the first day of May. This is the purchase order number date. Party's name I have purchased from Dev Brothers. I have to select Dev Brothers. This is purchase ledger. Item LG 43-inch. Yeah. Tracking number. Remember, one thing I need to mention here, you may consider tracking number 1, or you have to keep the purchase order number also. For your convenience, I consider purchase order number. It is helpful. Actually, the same number is used in case of purchase order also. Otherwise, in reality, you may consider 1, 2, 3, whatever be shown on your as your tracking number. Rest of the item will be considered automatically. You needn't put down anything. Your trade discount, your rate per piece, etc., etc., and press enter or Control A, accept the screen. It's done. So receipt note completed. Now it's time to go to the next part, that is the next day. I have rejected 3 items which has been supplied by Day Brothers. So now the point is how to get rejection out this voucher. Similar manner, gateway of tally, then voucher, then F10 or other voucher. This screen will open up again. You have to show it inactive. Press on show inactive, and then come to the rejection out. Where rejection out is available, this is rejection out. Control F5. So press Control F5 or just select rejection out, press enter, and change the date first. What's the date? As per my question, the date is 3rd May. That is 3.5.19. 3rd May. And the ledger is the brothers. Okay. Supplier name Dev Brothers. In case my case, ledger name also Dev Brothers. Now what's the item? Now this is LG. Okay. Remember, it will ask you tracking number. I have considered tracking number as same as my purchase order number, so I keep it order number automatically been taken. But you have to change the quantity. In this case, quantity is given as 3 units. So put down 3. Rest of the item will be automatically changed. You needn't worry about it, and it's done. I just keep all those narration. I will show you in my next class how to maintain the same narration in such kind of every segment of such type of or identical cases. Okay. So purchase retime in rejection out is completed. Now it's time to show you how to take a look on your stock summary. I have ordered for 10 items, 3 items has been, all the 10 items has been delivered. Out of 10, 3 items has been rejected. So what the present status? So get back to your dashboard, then come to stock items, I mean stock summary, sorry. So this is my stock summary, and press Alt F1. You will find uh, my stock summary. Okay, you just take a look. This is my opening balance of LG43 was 10 pieces. Then I have placed for another 10 pieces and place order, and then 3 pieces return. So ultimately 17 pieces is shown. Now I will show you how to take a look on your mm, purchase order bill pending. That means, what does it mean? It means goods received but bill is not received. Okay, I repeat again, goods received but final bill is not, I mean, yet to receive. So what are the steps? In that case, I get back to my tally dashboard. And what's happened now in tally dashboard, you will find display. You may press D, then it will take you display. And in display, you will find an option which is called statement of inventory, or you may press E. It will take you to statement of inventory. I just consider it. And after statement of inventory, you just press U, or purchase pending bill. So purchase pending bill, you can find out U is highlighted. So that's why if you press U, it will take you purchase bill pending. So now take a look. This shows my purchase order outstanding. That is the goods ordered but not delivered. Goods bill is not been received. That is the initial order quantity 10, pending quantity 7. Why not 3 already returned? So that's why this bill has been pending. That means bill yet to receive from my supplier. So this is the first one. I get back my previous screen, and you will find there is an option purchase order outstanding. That means I place an order, but no goods not delivered. Press enter. If you want to take a look on group wise, item wise, whatever, so I consider item wise it is better. Why not? We consider only LG 43 inches in all the cases, I mean till now. So you can see this is the 3 pieces is yet to be received or not delivered. Why not delivered? Now I already returned these 3 pieces. Okay, order for 10 pieces, return 3 pieces, so pending definitely 3 pieces. So it's done. So that it's a way we can generate the report. This is the one kind of report, that is purchase order pending. Okay, now come to the, it's time to prepare the final purchase bill. I get back to my gateway of tally screen, and final purchase bill is to be created for 7 pieces. Okay, the date is 4th May 2019. So now come to the vouchers from your dashboard. Purchase, you just press F9 or click on purchase. Okay, for purchase order, purchase bill, final purchase bill. And now you have to change the date as per my question. Date is 4th May 19. Supplier invoice number, it has been provided. Invoice date will be the same, and the supplier name is the brothers. Purchase. Now a name of item same LG. When you consider LG, it will show you the tracking number. This first number is my supplier provided this particular number. So I should consider tracking number as this one, or you may consider a new number also as per your choice. So for convenience, I consider order number as the tracking number. So look, it automatically considers 7 pieces, not 10 pieces, not nothing else. It's automatically been considered. So it's done 1,75,000, and this is LG 43 inch. Now we have completed up to this. It's time to I accept the screen. Take a look. This is the supplier invoice number. That is the supply bill number. This is the date, and rest of the item automatically been considered by Tally. I skip my narration. Now, after preparing purchase bill, I mean final bill, I found something different. I mean something is wrong or not up to the mark, or I want to reject another 2 items out of 7. Now 7 is actual purchase has been made for 7 units. Now I will return another 2 items on what date 5/5/19. It's plain and simple a debit note entry, and debit note number I consider 1. I mean Tally will automatically been consider. So I want to keep it as it is. Okay, so then from this voucher mode, I just click on other vouchers, and you will find debit note. This is the third from top under accounting voucher. So debit note, press enter, debit note open up. Date is 5/5/19, and the item 2 5/5/19. Party Day Brothers. This is purchase. This is LG. Tracking number I consider 1, or you may consider not applicable also, but it would better to consider a number for your future reference. And now order number, it is shown Kolkata. I have to return 2 units, I mean 2 pieces. So rest of the item automatically been considered. You need not worry about it. So it's done. Okay. So again 2 pieces return. So now I will try to take a look on my present status. Get back your dashboard, come to stock summary, or press S, and this is my status of LG 43 inch. Okay, sorry, yeah, this is debit note, 2 pieces. Okay, now after considering this one, now it's time to get back my slides. This one, I hope it is visible. In after considering purchase order management, I will consider sales order management. In sales order management, similar thing, the term has been changed. In receipt note, in the place of receipt note, it comes delivery note, and in the place of rejection out, it comes rejection in, final sale bill, and in the place of debit note, it comes as credit note. My question is like this. You just take a look my question. I hope it is visible. So this is the date almost identical. I try to keep it for our convenience. This sales I sell out to MK Enterprise. If you take a look on my previous slide, I mean my balance sheet, you will find this is Day Brothers creditor, MK Enterprise my debtor from West. Okay, so this is my MK Enterprise, I have I sold it out. I mean, for a sales order prepare for 1 dozen Samsung M10 mobile phone, 10,000 per piece. The discount considered 20%, and order number is also been given. And it is also an alphanumeric. Remember, sales order number is alphanumeric. Okay. So that's why due to alphanumeric sales order number, I have to change it. It's invoice. So the point is how to change it. So the first of all, I just you can take the snap of this particular slides. Uh, I will show you how to get a printout of this particular voucher also. Okay. So now what to do? At first, I consider this
हो
one.
गया? चलो सर, मैं एक वेबिनार है अटेंड कर लेता हूँ.
चलो ठीक है सर. Okay. So the first point is I have to consider alter. An alter voucher type. Why it's required? Now the point is I have to put down sales order number on my own way. That is on alphanumeric number. Okay, so you have to choose sales order. This is my sales order, and I consider it manual override and accept the screen. Control A. It's done. And now come to delve into this particular topic. So first of all, come to vouchers. In vouchers, at first we have to consider F10, and from F10 we need to open sales order. Where sales order is available, this is show inactive. Control F8. Activate. You just take a look top left corner, and it will ask you the number, and I just put down alphanumeric sales order number. Okay, date is 1/5/19. 1/5/19. Party MK Enterprise. Order number. Okay. I have to create sales ledger. So in shortcut manner, Alt C, sales, under sales account, invoice rounding, normal rounding, and two. One thing I want to mention here, if you do not have all these fields, or you may have something else, I mean some additional fields, then you can deactivate or activate. There is an option which is called configure at the right bottom corner. This is the there is an all options available. Whatever be your choice, you can select from here. Okay. So I accept the screen, and now I have to mention the item which has been sold out. I mean, sales order is to be passed. That is Samsung M10, 1 dozen, 10,000 per piece. Samsung M10. I consider due date is the same, and in that case, it will goes from Kolkata go down. Okay, quantity 1 dozen, 10,000 per piece. Remember, quantity 1, they already consider 12 pieces, not 1 dozen, whatever. The price is given as 10,000 per piece, 10,000 per piece. One thing I want to mention, 10,000 per dozen has been considered. So you just press P, it will consider automatically, no problem at all. Both the cases they will consider pieces. Okay. So it's time to put down the trade discount. This is 20%, and it's done. So I hope it is visible and understandable. If you have any doubts, you just unmute and ask me. Okay, I accept the screen. So sales order is done. The next part which I need to mention is delivery note. Okay, delivery note on next day, that is 2nd May. Similar manner, from gateway of tally, then voucher, then F10 or other voucher, and I have to show inactive and to find out delivery note, that is alt F1. Okay, enter and change the date to 5/19. Reference number for delivery note is the same reference number which has been provided in case of sales order, and date is automatically been considered first May 19. My sales order date, party in this case MK Enterprise, sales item Samsung. We consider the same, or we follow the same uh, process. We consider tracking number, order number same. You may change it as per your choice, no problem at all. Please mute yourself, sir. Okay.
विशाल का शायद रह गया दिखता है, या मेरे को उससे स्लिप हो गया. एक बार विशाल का भिजवा दीजिए.
Okay. So the point is that the receipt note for which has been received for 1 dozen or 10 pieces, 12 pieces, whatever, rest of the item are identical, no problem at all. One thing I need to mention, sorry, I just get back. Yeah, this is delivery note, Samsung M10. Consider tracking number, order number. Kolkata, from Kolkata go down, 1 dozen, 10,000 per piece. Okay, 96,000. So delivery note is done. That is my second point. Delivery note is to be created on the 2nd May, and say against the sales order which has been made on 1st May. Okay. Next point. This is rejection in on 3rd May. 3 items damaged and returned by MK Enterprise. So rejection in is available, I repeat again, from your dashboard, then voucher, then other voucher, okay, and then rejection in. Rejection in is not available here, so that's why I have to press enter, show inactive, and this is rejection in. Okay, active. You take a look, top left corner, rejection is come out, and the quantity is 3 items on 3rd May. So 3rd May, this is MK Enterprise, this is Samsung. Tracking number, I try to keep it identical. The order number, item quantity 3, amount the same, discount is also same. Yeah, one thing, quantity is 3 pieces. Okay, 3 pieces. Done. So 24,000. Accept the screen and it's done. You just take a look in at the bottom, you find 0-3 dozen. It indicates 3 pieces. That means the first numeric indicates dozen, second numeric indicates fraction. That means in number it's -3, 0-3 dozen means 3 pieces. Okay. Accept the screen. So after rejection in, the next day on fourth final sales bill has been created. So now it's time to create the final sales bill. What to do? I just get back my gateway of Tally dashboard, then vouchers, then sales F8, and the date of sales final sale bill creation is 4/5, that is 4th May 19, and my reference number definitely different. It is final sale bill. So this is my reference number, which is not identical with my sales order number. Okay, not identical. Sales order number was different. Okay, so party is MK, sell Samsung. I try to keep the track number as per my choice, same as sales order number. Okay, so quantity, it's automatically been taken 9 pieces, 10,000 per piece, 20%, 72,000, and end of the list. So it's done. And we just reached at the end of this sales management voucher. Accept the screen. So now at the end, only 2 items has been returned due to bad conditions. So in that case, we have to consider, we have to follow credit note. Where credit note is available now, under voucher, you just press F10 and you will find credit note, second item, under accounting voucher. So this is credit note. I have to consider the date 5/5/19, and the name is DMK Enterprise Sales Samsung. I consider tracking number 1, and I have to definitely put down the order number automatically been given, and from Kolkata, and this is quantity is 2 pieces. Okay, so that is 24,000. Not 3 pieces, sorry, 2 pieces. Enter. Yeah, that is 2 pieces, 10,000, 20%, 16,000, and end of the list. So credit note is done. Accept the screen. Sales order management is also completed. I just get back my dashboard and take a look on my profit and loss, or you profit and loss P. Profit and loss will open up and you take a look. This is my purchases. This is my purchase bill to come, that is the pending. This is my sales bill to make. I just press and enter 2 pieces which has been returned by my debtor MK Enterprise. I have to prepare. This is my pending sell bill to make. Okay, so again I get back my PowerPoint, and you take a look. My next topic today is warehouse management system. In warehouse management system, it's closely associated with costing. So first of all, in this warehouse management system, whatever we have prepared till now, I try to take a snap of different way of all those inventories. First of all, I want to show you the go down summary. Okay. So then stock movement analysis, then stock query. Okay. Yeah. Then you will enter into memorandum voucher. Okay. Before memorandum voucher, so just take a look our go down management. So all these three items I try to visualize it. So again, open Tally Prime and it's time to come down display. I will show you all the reports actually, whatever we have made. This is display, and display you will find inventory books or press I. This is inventory books. In inventory books, when you enter, it will takes you a new window where you will find go down. When you press enter on go down, it will ask you primary or for specific go down, which one you want to get. So I want to get primary, which will show all those go downs. Now, this is the list of go down. Okay. So in this case, you will find there is a option which is called auto column, right bottom corner, second item, or you may press Alt N. You may find my mouse pointer right bottom corner, auto column. When auto column, I mean you press auto column, it will ask you, or you press Alt N, it will ask you. This is common details. I will auto repeat columns go down. Okay, press enter. So total column, I just write down Y. That means yes. So this is the snapshot. So press Alt F1. You will get in detail of your closing balance in two different locations. One is Kolkata, another one is Pune. Okay. This is the first one of go down summary. Next point, I try to mention here what to do. Now I just get back again my uh, get back again my slides. Take a look. In these slides, these particular table shows transfer stock from one go down to another go down. You can see on 31st May, Samsung M10 5 pieces transfer from Kolkata to this Pune, and on the same date, TCL 43-inch transfer from Pune to Kolkata. So this is the intra go down transfer in a country. So how to transfer stock from one go down to another go down. And then I will show you these particular stock movement analysis and then stock query. Okay. So again, I stop sharing, open Tally. So it's time to pass voucher entries and stop voucher. Get back. So your display or gateway of Tally, and as we need to pass the stock voucher, come to the voucher, then stock voucher is available under F10, or you may press directly Alt F7. Okay. So this is Alt F7 or stock journal. Stock journal, in that case, what's happened? Now we will pass the entries on the date 31st May 19. First of all, name of the items. As per my question, this is Samsung M10. Quantity is 5. First of all, I have to mention from Kolkata, sorry. Quantity is 5. I have to mention 5 pieces. 5 pieces. Yeah. And it's goes from whatever be the rate, it will be automatically been taken. 27,500. One thing I want to mention here, you just take a look. This is given in 5 Ps. The rate is given in terms of dozen. Okay, they automatically consider all these things. Okay, next point is TCL 43 inch. Just press T. TCL will come up. It is also 5 Ps. Sorry, 3 Ps from Pune. This is 3 Ps. Rate is automatically being considered. And come to the next part. I have to mention again the same thing. Samsung go down, destination go down is Pune. Quantity 5. Rest of the item will be considered same. Then TCL and go down Kolkata. That means you just see the left hand side source and right hand side destination. So destination Kolkata, and just put down 3 pieces and it's done. So I accept the screen. So this is stock journal. This journal is to be used at the time of passing your goods from one godown to another godown. Accept the screen. So now I will show you stock movement analysis. Get back to your dashboard and how to take a look on your stock movement analysis. Now, first of all, come to the display more reports. This is display more reports. After display more reports, you will find statement of inventory. Statement of inventory, or press E. Statement of inventory. When you enter into this, you will find movement analysis. So you just take a look on my screen. I just try to follow me. This is the gateway of tally. Then this you enter will display more reports. Then you will enter statement of inventory. Then it will takes you movement analysis. So press enter. After movement analysis, you will find stock group analysis. So many options are available. So I consider stock group. You may consider category wise, item wise, no problem at all. So I consider group wise. Press enter. So in that case, I consider specifically primary, I mean, which shows both the cases. So this is my screen. If I want to get the full, I mean, expanded form. So this is the detail. Alt F1. Press Alt F1. You will get detail format. So this is the details of my stock movement. It shows. You can take a look. 5 Ps, TCL 3 Ps, and so on, so on. There is no movement. There is a movement. Okay. So this is stock movement analysis. And if you want to get it not on the basis of group but on the basis of item, so you have to select stock item. And I just consider TCL 43 inch. You will find 3 pieces has been transfer inward and transfer outward has been clear. Okay. Then I will get back movement analysis again, and I will show you on the basis of group analysis. Okay. So press enter, and you have to select Sunday data. Okay. Out of list of the group, we consider Sunday data. Press enter. So you will find the case of MK Enterprise. MK Enterprise on just expanded from date also been mentioned on 4th make a sale, and on this is the final sell bill which has been made, and on 5th they return 2 pieces. So this is also a part of movement of our stock which has been shown in this particular screen. Okay, if you want to configure in of this particular screen, right bottom corner you will find the configuration. and you show that go down details. Actually, in this case, go down is not been mentioned. So if you consider configure and press Y and accept the screen, then go down also been mentioned. So all these cases, if you consider Sunday data, it goes out from Kolkata. It would better if you take a look on movement analysis on item basis. I consider TCL. TCL configure yeah. So in case of Sunday data, we have found out all this case. I mean all these details, and now it's time to show you mm, Day Brothers. That is the ledger analysis. This is the Day Brothers. This is the detail view of Day Brothers. Configure, go down. I also want to get the go down details. So from Kolkata. I mean, Day Brothers is my creditor. So I purchased and transferred to Kolkata go down. So this is the movement analysis. And if you want to change the loop, you just press on configure. I mean F12, and whatever be the options you are needed, you just turn it as yes. Okay, in general, so go down details is considered, I mean, is not been taken, so you have to turn it as yes. Then it will show you go down also. Now the final one is stock query. Uh, this is stock query. I just try to show you from the beginning. This is the dashboard of Tally display, and then you will find statement of inventory. This is statement of inventory, or press E, it will open directly. Then stock query, just press T for stock query. And now I want to take a look, say, on Samsung M10. Okay, so this is the detail of Samsung. Sorry. Yeah, Samsung M10. Even if these all these items also shown regarding not only Samsung but also Oppo. This is the go down wise map, and now if you want to take a look on another way in the sense, I want to show you LG 43-inch. It will show you uh, the query. I mean the details regarding these particular stock item when you have purchased and in which go down. If you transfer, then it will also show you in that particular go down. Actually, in that particular go down, there are two items. Uh, it shows one is LG, another one is TCL. This falls under the same group. This is the group wise, right? If you consider there are four quadrant, right bottom the same group details will given. Left bottom you will find the go down details where this particular item has been kept. The item name is LG43. Top left you will find the detail of last purchase, and if in case of sale it will show you right top quadrant. Okay, so these are the the four structure which will give you a complete view of this particular item. So stock query is over, and now if you want to take a look my next topic, just proceed the next part. Stop sharing. I open my PowerPoint. Now, yeah, this is memorandum voucher. So what does it means? Actually, It's a non-accounting voucher, and it will not consider in your books of account. It will consider separately. When the actual consider, when we actual events is taken place, then we will transfer. We will convert memo voucher to regular voucher on that particular effective date. This is the concept of memorandum voucher. In memorandum voucher, where the use, this is an example actually. Employee for making some expenses, make some advance, and on next day he purchase all those items, and then you convert the memo voucher into payment voucher. Second example, the memo voucher modify in another example is goods sold on approval basis. I will show you these two example to explain the memo voucher. Take a look on this particular. This is the example number 1, where I make advance. I make advance payment to my employee. Employee code is provided for 1200 rupees. For the purpose of purchasing office stationery. On the next day, he submitted actual bill, which he has incurred 1,200. So I will show you the every aspect of this particular transaction. Number 1. Number 2, in second example, it will show you the goods sent down approval. I will come later on. So first, take a look on this event. That is 31st May. The date is wrongly taken. 2019. It should be 2019. So let's start. I make a payment to my employee for rupees 1,200 for stationery purchase, but on next day actual bill is for rupees 1,000. So how to pass my first, how to pass the memorandum voucher. Second, how to convert this memorandum voucher into regular voucher. Okay. So you may take a snap of this particular problem. I just about to solve this one. Okay. Now I will open my Tally. Yeah. So in Tally, to pass a memorandum voucher, what should we do at the beginning? At the beginning, I have to create an ledger which is called employee number. In my case, I have name the employee number on employee on his employee code. So I will prepare at the time of passing the voucher entries in shortcut ledger creation mode. First of all, as I have to pass a memorandum voucher, so I have to start with vouchers. Okay. Then F10 or other vouchers, and you will find memorandum. If you can't get on this particular screen, select show inactive, and you will find memorandum. Yeah, this is memorandum. Okay, press enter, activate. Top left corner you will find memorandum. My date is given for passing memorandum entry was 31st May. So this is 31st May 19. And I have to create the employee name to whom I make the advance. So employee name creation, that is all C. And employee name as per my question is this. Okay. Now, one critical question arises in this particular juncture is whether these particular employee is to be considered as indirect expenses, is to be considered as creditor, or what else. Definitely, in this case, we will consider this particular employee name to whom I make advance for purchase next day is to be considered as Sunday creditor. Okay. Number 1. Number 2, in this case, I have to consider maintain bill by bill. Actually, nothing is required, so I just consider it as no and accept the screen. So I advance 1200 on 31st May to employee 1, say. So definitely cash 1200. Okay, done. So this is my memorandum voucher. I will show you the effect of this voucher in my books of account. Actually, there is no effect at all. One thing, just before accepting this particular voucher, press configure. I just want to show you all these things. I keep all those fields are yes, except the two fields, the date field during voucher creation, no, and the final ledger balance, no. If you wish, you may turn it as yes, no problem at all. I just show you whatever be the configuration I follow in this particular screen. Okay, accept the screen. So remember, this is a memorandum voucher. I made an advance 1200 to my employee on 31st May. Now, on the next day, he purchase, actual purchase is being taken place. I get back my dashboard, gateway of tally, then come to control a chart of account. Sorry, not chart of accounts. I want to show you how to change from memorandum voucher to regular voucher. Okay, so regular voucher, to change it or change the mode from regular memorandum to regular, at first I try to show you display more reports. So take a look on the report. Actually, these 12,000, there is no impact or no effect on my regular books of accounts, as it is considered is as memorandum. So that's the point I want to show you here. So from display more reports, next account books, enter. In account books, there is a ledger. Okay, and I have to choose the ledger employee finance 001. You can see there is no effect on these particular books of account. You see, this period is shown top right corner, 1st April to 31st May. My entry has been made on 31st May, but my book ledger books, I mean my books of account doesn't consider it as regular voucher. Why? Now this is a memorandum in nature, not regular in nature. Okay. So now where do I find this one? Now again, display, and you will find it under exception reports, presenter. Okay, and memorandum register. Memorandum register keep all those memorandum type of vouchers. Presenter, there is a single memorandum voucher which has been passed on May 31st. So under May it shows one presenter, and it will takes you this particular voucher. Okay, I make another enter, it will open up. So that's the way I could reach that particular memorandum voucher from display. Okay, so now what to do? Now that's the way, I mean this is the place where I change the mode from memorandum to regular voucher. Okay, so the question is how to change the mode. Before getting into this, I just wanted to text you another report for your convenience. Take our day book. I mean from display mode report, then day book. You will find I change the date. Alt, sorry. If you consider the date is 31st May, this memorandum voucher is available. Remember, this is my day book, not ledger book. Okay. And then what to do? At that moment, I press enter and open the same memorandum voucher. And now I want to convert it. You may convert it from this section. You may convert it from exceptional report. Where you can convert the memorandum to regular from anywhere you choose. Okay, so now I have to change the mode. I have to make it turn it into payment mode. That is F5. Automatic. You just take a look. The memorandum has been transferred top left corner, transferred into payment. Date will be the next day 1/6/19. Okay, and what's happened? I have to change the employee. Definitely, it's a one kind of office stationery, not employee. So again, Alt C and office stationery. Okay, and office stationery definitely is a indirect expenses. Type of ledger, in this case, I consider not applicable. Sorry. Yeah, and accept the screen. So now I have to change the amount office stationery to cash. Okay, so now it's a complete regular voucher. If you want to take a look whether it is being passed or entered in your voucher or not, just get back to your display. Okay, and take the exceptional reports memorandum. You can't find it. Already been turned into a regular voucher. Okay, uh, better I take a look through profit and loss account. This is gateway of tally. Then press P. Profit and loss account will open, and if you want to take a look, you will find office expenses here for 1000. Done. It's time to take the second example regarding memorandum voucher. Actually, this is an example of I open PowerPoint. Yeah, this is an example of goods sent on approval. This is the second example of memorandum voucher. Goods sent on approval. This is the company name is imaginary. You just do not consider the company name. On the same day, on 6/19, goods sent on approval basis to wood furniture. Our data east data. I mean, is the subgroup is data east. 7 pieces Samsung M10 for rupees 10,000 each, subject to trade discount 20%. Look, memorandum voucher number has been provided. Okay, this is memorandum. Why the final sale will depends on his consent, whether he will accept all those goods or not. I mean, 7 pieces of this item or not. On the next day, 2/6, Wood Furniture Limited informed that they accept 5 out of 7 at agreed price. Price is not changed. So memorandum voucher along with regular voucher. That means on 1st June I have to pass memorandum voucher. On 2nd June I have to transfer it. I mean convert it into regular sale voucher, credit sale voucher, and reference. Then when final sale will confirm, then the voucher number will also be changed. Okay, and their effect I will show you their effect on your stock. And finally, I will show you stock query snapshot. Okay, let's start. So at first, it would better if you take a snap of this particular screen. Yeah. Then I will try to solve. So this is another example of memorandum voucher. Let's see. I try to open my tally. get back my dashboard. Now, at first of all, I have to pass a voucher which is called memorandum. So that's why from dashboard to voucher, and the voucher date is same. So, but voucher type is to be considered F10 memorandum. Date is 1/6/19. Okay. So now, what's the entry? The entry is data is wood furniture. Done. One thing I need to mention here, you can find the quantity, item, all these are missing. Okay, so that's why what should I do at that moment? So come to the more details. It shows the ledger wood furniture. It's up to this. It's okay. If you go to the question, you will find 7 pieces Samsung which has been sent out. So what should I do at that moment? Yeah. So that is wood furniture limited. 7 pieces, 10,000 per piece. That is 70,000. 70,000. Okay. Number one. The next step is the new reference. This one, and I have to put down the reference number. That is memo voucher reference number. Okay. This one. Skip due date for the time being. And now press enter. So wood furniture account debit with rupees 70,000, and in credit, what will happen? Now it's come to the cell. When you consider sale, it will takes you that particular inventory allocation mode. So what is the name of the item? In this case, my name of the item is Samsung M10 7 piece, 20% trade discount. Okay, Samsung number one. Tracking number I consider not applicable. Order number I consider not applicable. Samsung from Godown, Kolkata. Quantity 7 piece. Sorry, 7 piece, 7 pieces, and 10,000 per piece. Per piece. Okay, so that's why 70,000. Repeat again. When you put down sale account, it will take you item allocation window. You have to put down the item name. Then I skip tracking order. Actually, order is not placed at all. I just, this is good send on approval. So that's why order number is not required. Tracking number also you may skip. It's goods transfer from Kolkata, 7 piece, 10,000 per piece, and end of the list. Done. So accept the screen. So definitely I try to show you what's happened in my stock query. Actually, it not been considered. So first of all, come to the display, then statement of inventory, and after the statement of inventory, stock query. And this is Samsung M10. You know where you will find about this particular item. Actually, this is a memorandum voucher in nature. But if you want to get this one, so definitely you have to come to the exceptional, then memorandum register. This is June one memorandum voucher has been passed out to this one. So you can get it under memorandum. Okay. So now what's happened? In previous case, we have changed a memorandum voucher into payment voucher through day book. Now I will show change a memorandum voucher to sell voucher through memorandum register, not day book. Same thing will happen. No problem at all. So this is a sale. So that's why I have to consider F8 sell. Date is 1st June. No, that is 2nd June. On the next day, I got approval. Okay, done. Now come to the question arise regarding the reference number. Reference number also been changed. Why? This is a regular sale. So reference number will be the new, not memorandum reference number. Date will be the same. Wood furniture, sale, everything is to be considered as it is. Okay. So you have to change the quantity. In quantity, 2 pieces not been accepted. So that's why 5 piece. Okay. And 10,000 per piece, it's okay. Is there any discount? Yeah. If you go to the question, you will find it attracts 20% trade discount. 20% trade discount. And end of the list. So it's a entry for 40,000. Final sale has been made. Okay. Enter, enter, and accept. So it's done. Now, if you take a look on your stock from display, then statement of inventory, then stock query, then Samsung M10, you will see these wood furniture comes. But when we pass the memorandum, this wood furniture was not available at that moment. Okay, so this is the way we can pass memorandum voucher in respect of goods sales on approval and any kind of expenses which we need to be incurred in terms of memorandum. I stop sharing. Again, open my slide and take a look. Yeah. So after goods center and approval, my next topic is cost center and cost category. This is the vital one for your purpose. So this is a brief definition or concept of cost center. I hope I didn't explain to all those faculty members here. This is a cost center unit, a unit within an organization. The example is vital. Assembly area for of a manufacturing or processing unit or canteen or personnel department or service unit. We just try to use cost center to track exact performance or exact expenses. In case of cost category, we will find like marketing, HR, finance can be put under the cost category, namely departments and region wise, geography wise, department wise, grade wise, project wise, whatever. And transaction can be allocated to cost center only. I mean, cost center wise only, not category wise. You can see category wise detail, but can't pass the voucher entries to category wise. That's the point. And now this is problem 1. It's a huge one. The head cashier. Before getting into the problem, actually, the time will not permit us to complete the problem within short period of time. Yeah. This is head cashier sent us 7,500 to the petty cashier. Date is provided, and the petty cashier will give the details on the next month and in the beginning of the next month. This is the expenditure details. In this case, we consider cost category is the petty cash expenses, and cost allocation ledger is general expenses, replacement expenses. This is the ledgers. I mean, whatever if you consider 3080 at the extreme right, these 3080 is the general expenses come to the debit side of your PL and replacement expenses also. But at the time of passing the vouchers, you have to put down each and every amount, say 750, 1050, 250, 20, 250, all this in a specific manner. So this is the cost center wise, not cost category wise. Okay. So if you want to get the figure cost category wise, you will find in the balance sheet where the total 6760 will be shown. So that's the first one. And in our next example, we will show you that the predefined cost center where percentage will be allocated, and I just put down the amount. Amount will be segregated or disseminated among all those employees or executives according to the percentage. You just put down the value, then allocation will be made automatically. This is the example number 2, and this is a comprehensive example which shows detail. I mean, it's a comprehensive way we can express cost category, ledgers, cost centers, sub cost centers. Actually, sub cost centers is not available in our previous 2 examples, so that's why I consider I entered this one in this particular example. This is a huge one. Sub cost centers is a concept which is used for tracking the revenue expenses. Okay. I mean, if newspaper is a cost center, then if I want to know the actual amount which has been incurred for purchasing any particular newspaper, it will show you instantly. So that's all. I mean, I can't start today due to time will not permit to complete this problem. So that's all for today. Now it would better if I ask you if you have any question from your end, you may ask me. Please unmute yourself, and if you find any question, if you have any queries, or if you suggest me to show you something else in my next 2 classes. Actually, I try to give you the detail in my next 2 classes. I try to get into detail. One is TDS, another one is GST, and other kinds of inventory related problem like bills of material or manufacturing unit, which is widely used. In that case, I try to cover all these items for your purpose. Is there any question from your end, dear colleagues? Okay, so no question at all. Thank you for your patience. Hope we will meet
Thank
again.
you, sir.
We will meet again on coming Wednesday. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
May I
you,
leave?
sir.
May I leave?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Our
Thank
next session is on Wednesday, 11th October 2023. Please join the sessions, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, can we get the recording of these classes or the PPT?
Ma'am could
Hello.
definitely people. Yeah, audible.
Sir.
I will share my PPT. No problem. Please. Yes, please.
And your explanation was very nice. I liked it very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for your compliment. I will share my PPT and I will contact with ma'am, and definitely if your
Yes,
institution
sir.
permit, you will get. Okay, okay. Then it's okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you. I the meeting. Have a nice day.